So this mare needs a pair of front shoes. We've been trimming all day, but this mare needs a pair of front shoes, and she actually has some pads on. So I'll show you the process on what we're gonna do. One reason why we shoe a horse is to protect their front feet or a mechanical issue. We put pads on because she's got thin soles. We like the breakover of the shoe. We can't trim her short enough to get the breakover we want because her knee is compromised. So we're putting shoes on and pads on to help her mechanically. I take my clinch cutter, my hammer, and I knock back the clinches. No, that doesn't hurt the horse at all. What this does is it basically takes the nail and it bends the nail that we clinched over, which the process you'll see in a little bit, and it actually folds the nail back up so that the shoe can come off. So I take my shoe pullers. You can see how I'm bracing the horse's foot between my legs so it's not moving a lot, so it doesn't add extra torque to the horse. So that doesn't hurt at all. So this packing that I put in has stayed over the last 6 or 7 weeks. And it keeps the horse's foot healthy underneath. We control the environment underneath that pad. So here's my shoe rack. Most of them are the same style of shoe, but different sizes. So starting over here, I have a size 0, and then 1s and 2s. And then move here from 0s, 1s, and 2s as well. And then the smaller size, which I don't use very often, I have double 0s, triple 0s, 3s, and it kind of works out 4, 5s, and 6s are here. Most of them, like I said, are the same style, same brand, but a front and hind pattern. So this would be a front pattern and a hind pattern. You can see that the hind pattern is a little bit more square in the toe there, where the front pattern is a little bit more round. They're 5/16 inch thick. It's a good shoe. These are a little bit different. This is a center fit shoe. This is an equilibrium shoe. Each horse needs something a little bit different, so we just basically modify the shoe to the horse's needs. We don't say, hey, these are the only shoes I have. We use the shoes that the horse needs rather than what we just supply. These are bar shoes. This is an egg bar, and this would be a straight bar. You can see the straight bar on the bottom. This gives the support to the horse's foot. These shoes here are aluminum. The other ones were steel. This one has, you can see this way, it has a thicker wedge in the back. This is called a Navicular Shoe. This one is the same thing without the drop down. It's got a wedge in the back. It's a 2-degree wedge. So you're raising it up 2 degrees from here, from the heel and the toe. This is a big equilibrium, same as this one. Obviously different size, but in aluminum. Aluminum absorbs a lot of shock, and so sometimes you'll have horses in a jumping arena that doesn't have a real coarse material. They'll use aluminum and they won't wear their shoe out. If you're on the trail, you don't want to use aluminum. You'll go through it too fast. This is the same again, just an aluminum absorbs shock as a center fit. This is a natural balance center fit. Same company makes it. They're real similar. This is a sneaker made by Equithotics. It's got a bar shoe in the middle, so it has this kind of a plate in the middle with polyurethane that absorbs a lot of shock and gives a lot of support, concussion reduction. It's a really good shoe. A lot of endurance racers use it for long distance. A lot of people that have horses with navicular or ring bone or side bone, it absorbs a lot of shock and helps comfort the horse. This is an onion shoe. It's got a bunch of layers to it. The thickness, it's thicker in the back. It's got a nice taper bevel in the front there. It allows the horse to rock over really nice. So any movement moving forward from the knee down, it helps that horse just ease the pressure. Where you have a shoe, your standard shoe, you push on the front of it and it doesn't do much. But this one, it rocks with any type of motion forward. These are another type of aluminum shoe that are Century. It's a good shoe. This is a front and a hind again. This would be a slider for your sliding horses, your reining cow horse. What this does is there's no crease to it, so it can plane across the ground as flat as possible. So we talked a little bit about shoes earlier. We talked about feet. Talked a little bit about breakover, or mentioned of breakover. This mare has kind of a compromised knee. She's got thin soles. She's got a compromised knee, so she needs a little advanced breakover. The shoe that I showed you earlier that was a Merman had some breakover moving forward. This one's kind of the happy medium between the two. We don't want to put a standard shoe on her that doesn't have any breakover because it doesn't allow for any mechanics moving forward. This shoe here, you can see how it's tilted up. Any type of movement forward, it allows us to set the shoe back a little bit and also allows the foot to rock over. So we're going to go ahead and think we'll use these center fit shoes. I assume that she's a size 1. Just look at the bottom of her foot. So she's a size 1. I'm going to throw them in the burner or the forge. It's powered by propane. Heats up pretty fast. Set it in here while it's cold. Nothing's hot. And then what I'll do is we'll wait for them to get warm, and we'll shape them and see if we can get a good fit. Once the shoe's hot, you can see that it's got some color to it. Shows a little bit of flames on my apron. I knock off the slag so it doesn't burn my arm. So this is the face of the anvil. This is the horn of the anvil. So I do most of my work on the horn. I bring it back to the face to make sure that everything's nice and flat. Meeting the needs of the horse by shaping it, giving it support, making sure it fits. I'll make sure it's flat, and then we'll go check it against the horse and see how close I am, then come back and make some minor adjustments. You can see the rim right around the shoe that we've created, we've burnt in. Obviously you can tell that the horse isn't moving. Doesn't hurt them at all. It's all in the horn. So it fits good. We look at the bottom of our shoe. You can see the imprint of the wall. It's hard to tell here, but there's an imprint here that tells me that my shoe is just right. So I got my shoe fit to the horse, got a pad. This is a 1 degree pad, helps elevate the heel just a tad. Also protects the sole. What I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the pad to the shoe, and then we'll attach it to the horse. So I got my shoe attached to my pad now. It's done through a rivet, so it won't come off. Nothing can get underneath in between the two now that I have this together. Underneath the pad to secure the hole, because the center sulcus and the medial sulcus, lateral sulcus, this will look like underneath the shoe. So I'll have this medicated packing underneath, and then I'll have this, it's called oakum. So this one's sole pack, this one's oakum. This will be a barrier also, it doesn't let anything in or out. And it controls the environment for the next 6 or 7 weeks while the horse has this on its foot. It's kind of got the consistency of a Play-Doh. That covers his sole. We'll put our oakum in so it acts as a barrier. Doesn't allow any material to get in or out. And the shoe is attached by nails. And none of this hurts the horse. It goes in to the wall. And the wall doesn't have any live feeling to it. You can see the horse isn't bothered at all. Generally put 6 nails in. There's 5 on each side. We usually put 3 and 3 or 3 and 2. So you can see this fits right around the rim. I use my clinch block to secure the nails. All that does is it locks the shoe and the nail together and creates a bind. So now that we got the shoe attached to the foot, it needs to be finished. The nails are just poking out. So what we'll do is we'll pull the foot forward. And this is the most important part. This is how the shoe stays on the horse. So I'll cut each nail with my nail cutters. It's always a little tricky because the horses still want to move around, and sometimes they don't like to be up on the stand. Not for any pain reasons, just because it's not a natural position for them. So we talked about breakover a little bit. I'm just bringing this toe back just a tad, half the distance between the white line and the wall, where I've set it on my shoe. And then I make a little notch underneath each nail. That way the nail has something to fold down into. Then I take my clinchers, these ones, and I'll just fold the little edge of that clinch over into the hoof, and then it'll stay there for the time being, and that locks the shoe to the hoof.
Thank you, Cody, so much for coming and taking care of our horses' feet. Thank you all for watching our 2-part series on hoof care and how we get our horses trimmed and shod. And check out other new fun videos that are coming out on our channel. We'll see you.